Hey, we always live Elvis.
Memphis Mafia kid, and
And Teresa,
hey, we hope y'all are having a wonderful week. Uh,
2 days in.
we're getting into it, so fixing to be old hump day. By the time you see this, it will be. So, uh, y'all, today we promised, and so we're going to talk about some of those weird happenings. And
Yeah.
I like I said, for those of you that believe in it and like them, these are for y'all because we do. I mean, I don't mind saying it. And we've had some strange things over the
Really
years, and that's kind of
strange.
what we're talking about. So, I this first one I told one time before on a video, but we've got a lot of newcomers, so I thought I'd share it again. Uh, One night, it was late, and I couldn't sleep as usual, and Teresa had gone to bed, and
As usual.
I just, as usual, yeah, I like
I'm
that.
not a night owl like
And
you are.
I just needed to ease things off my mind. So I went out to my man cave and I turned some Elvis music on and I listened to a song or two and really just had thoughts, just going through my head, 90 to nothing, and then always on, excuse me, always on my mind, come on, and I really got deep into listening to it, and then just all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it got like cold, and I felt a hand squeeze me right there on the arm, just kind of like that, and let go, and it just, like I said, it freaked me out, but and as I said before, don't that one I actually feel like was Elvis because it felt more like that than my grandmother. Uh,
That
got
was here too. That happened here
Yeah,
too.
that was here at
Your
house.
man cave
Yeah,
has does
yeah, in
have a lot of
Tupelo.
Elvis stuff. Yeah.
Tell you one of the scariest, maybe I won't say scary, just one that really just blowed my mind was I think it was like what 2 nights after your
After
mother.
my mom died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
after your mom
Hmm.
passed away,
Yeah.
and we were laying in bed. Of course, I have, like I told y'all before, I have always had problems sleeping. So I was laying there wide awake, uh, and just I had my eyes closed, and I was just kind of and then I opened my eyes, and Teresa's mother. It was kind of like a cloud, but you could make out the outline of her, and I could make out her face, and she was looking right at me, and I just kind of freaked out because I knew that I was awake, and I went to say Teresa, and when I did, she just kind of turned and walked out our bedroom door, but it was almost
Yes.
like she was just looking over us, and
Yeah. I didn't see
yeah,
it. I wish I
Teresa
had.
didn't get to see it, but
I wish I
like I
had.
said,
But I
y'all.
did have an experience with her
Yeah,
after she passed.
I was fully awake on that, and yeah, why don't you
This
share that?
must have been. This was probably a week after because you had gone, but you were still working, taking care of Lainey right there before you came and we lived here full time. So I was in bed with our little dog Suki. I was sleeping, and suddenly she started growling, real low, soft growling. And she didn't do that. She wasn't an aggressive dog or anything. I'd never heard her growl. And she was growling, and so I was awake, listening for what it was, and I hear, and it was sounded close by, but I hear so this ooh, ooh, and then laughing. And it's my mom's voice, and it's my Aunt Faye. She passed a few years before my mom. And that's totally my Aunt Faye. She was a prankster, a trickster all the time, and it's just absolutely something she would do. And I said, when I heard, I said, aha, very funny. But I didn't see anything. But I heard it clear as day. And after that, Suki stopped with her growling. But it was just it's just I knew right away. They're both their laughs. I recognized, and I was like, yeah, that's exactly something that my Aunt Faye would do.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Another one was just a couple weeks ago, and we was all in there for this one. Me and Teresa and Mom and Daddy were talking, and Daddy had made in their hallway that goes down to their den. He put up a half a door.
Oh yeah.
And
it's like a what do you call them on the no. On the outside of the house, on the either side of the window, they're shut, kind of like a wooden shutter.
Yeah. Pretty door,
yeah.
but she just basically uses it to close off, like if we want to keep, their dog or our dogs in a certain room or something like that, keep them going into the den. But anyway, he had put it up, and she had walked by, and she closed that door. I'm sitting on the couch. Teresa, you're sitting in there. Daddy's there. She goes over and she sits down in a chair, and we're just sitting there talking. And then all of a sudden, the door opens all the way up. It just stops.
And it won't stay all the way up. If you go through it, because I've tried to leave it all the way open behind me, and it doesn't. It'll close. It's got that weight or whatever on it. It will close.
Right. But here's the kicker. I said, Mama, didn't you just close that door? She said, yes, I did. You seen me, didn't you? I said, yeah, we all seen you. I said, well, it's open now. She said, yeah, I know. And we're just all, kind of laughing, looking at each other. And then all of a sudden we hear, shh, don't. I said, what the hell was that? And I get up and I go around in the kitchen, and the ice maker spit out 2 cubes of ice, and they're in the floor.
Oh, and that door he's talking about is right next to the grandfather clock that Elvis bought for their trailer.
Yeah.
That I heard open.
Yeah.
The day.
Y'all,
died.
like I said, and we love it because we get in. We do get into it, and not trying to push nothing on nobody. Everybody has their beliefs of what they believe, and I know a lot of y'all have sent some good comments of experiences y'all have had.
Yeah, we enjoy reading them too. If you have an experience, put it down in the comments.
That is
we
so
enjoy
cool.
reading
We
it.
We like sharing it.
Yeah.
Another one that Teresa reminded me of.
Yeah, I put the picture of it in the last video.
The
like
candle.
This. Yes, the pictures in.
Mama and them has a candle. It's like a. It's white. It's about.
It's like a taper.
Yeah, it's a straight up candle. It's kind of like a Christmas ornament.
Yeah, battery operated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my grandmother used to leave it on in her window. Behind the shades, and I have been out on Mom and Daddy's front porch deck. You can look and see that window. That window's at the front of their house, and I have been out there at nighttime, and just be bouncing around. That light wouldn't be on, and then glance over there, and the light would be on.
What are you bouncing around doing outside?
Just bouncing around
in the middle of the night. Yeah.
Hey. None of your business. You're in bed watching TV.
That's
so
true.
what I do.
When we're with your mom and dad's, I sleep in the back bedroom.
Yeah.
And he'll sleep in his mama's bedroom. Not that I'm scared. It's just the bed's too little. So
well, she's really chicken. No.
But that candle's not in the window now.
Really,
it's
to be truthful,
table.
it's like here. Sometimes that's the only rest that I know she's going to get, because when I'm in one of those goes, I'm up, down, flip, flop, and there's no way nobody can sleep. So. We do that because, like I said, I'll get up in the middle of the night and walk out on the porch or walk outside, and I do it here.
Yeah. Has that candle come on since it was moved to the side
it
table?
It has, and that's what I said.
That's what the picture is on the side table.
It's going to light up sometime or another while we're up there.
And we've checked. It's off.
Yeah.
It's not off. It's not on and has a short. We make sure it's flipped to off.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of the things where... we've gone over it. It's just, like I said, y'all, just weird things. But just wanted to share those with y'all. Like I said, we got many, many more, and we'll start sharing more of them with you. But like I said, y'all got y'all's. Hey, share them with us.
Yeah, put them in the comments so we can read them.
A cute thing before we get out of here I thought was funny. We went over to Teresa's daddy's this morning to to check on him as
to help him. We were going to
as we
help
always
him.
do. Yeah,
We were going to help him take his corn down because it's dried, and I don't want him to do it by himself and falling.
And Teresa don't want him getting out there, and falling.
Because he will.
So
He's hard-headed.
she gets out
92.
over there, and she goes doing that, and then she goes to cutting hedge and rose bushes and stuff like
because
that.
it was over a sidewalk.
And me and her daddy sitting there watching her, and he leans over to me and says, "You need to find her something to do at your house." And
That's so rude.
and have her, do something.
I mean, I'm trying to help him. He's almost 92 now,
I said, you think so? He said, yeah, I believe so. So anyway, I thought it was cute.
That's
I
so
thought I
rude.
would share it with you. But y'all, hey, we're enjoying these. Got another great video going to be coming out with more questions and answers.
I think Thursday.
Yep. And hey, speaking of which, this last one, y'all did great. We got some good ones. Hey, send us more questions if you got them. We love doing it. We love talking. And you know what we always say. We always live Elvis.